Let me tell you a very interesting story. Once upon a time, there was a super wealthy family. Their family wealth has grown over the generation, and none of their family members ever needed to work. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, you see, their ancestors have invested in stock market's top 50 companies in the country. The more money these top 50 companies made, the more their family's net worth grew over year. And the cherry on the top, they receive dividends, bonus, shares every quarter, covering their monthly expenses and simultaneously increasing their net worth. The family was very happy earning passive income without having to do anything. But as in every story, there is a twist. You see, the family is filled with very intelligent people, but something dangerous took over them called greed. Some of the intelligent people in the family decided, let's earn more income than the other family members. They met two more greedy people called fund managers. These fund managers told the intelligent members in the family that they will help them to earn more money compared to their rest family members. And who in sane mind would deny that offer? The intelligent family members hired the fund managers to make more money. The hired fund managers took unnecessary risk and invested in bad quality companies in a hope to get high returns. And guess what happened? They failed miserably to make more returns than the top 50 companies that the family usually invests in. Moreover, the fund managers were paid a salary each month, which costed the intelligent family members more money. So these worried family members, they decided to hire more fund managers to cover these losses. And what happened again? Even with extra help, they couldn't earn more money than the top 50 companies. When factoring in the salaries required to pay the fund managers, they ended up with negative returns. And the day came when the family members met to review their earnings. And to the family's surprise, the most intelligent family members earned way less than the family members who didn't do anything at all. Then the oldest and wisest family members of all assessed the situation and immediately advised the intelligent family members to fire all the fund managers and get back to investing as their family always did. That is by investing in the top 50 companies in the country. And this time, the intelligent family members made much more money than the hired fund managers could ever make. So, you might have guessed by now, the wealthy family that we talked about in the video were investing in indexes and reaping the benefits of increased returns year on year along with dividends they receive from the companies. This story is from one of my favorite books on investing called The Little Book of Common Sense Investing. This book beautifully tells us that to create generational wealth, you just have to stay still and stick to the basics of investing in the stock market index. The stock market index is a collection of top companies in the country in which the index is based in. For example, Nifty 50 is the index of Indian stock market consisting of top 50 companies in India. S&P 500 contains the top 500 companies listed in the US stock market and so on. The stock market index is the cream of the country. It is an indicator of how well the economy performs. If the index performs well, then loosely it means the country is performing well. That's all okay, but how do we invest in the indexes? Since we cannot buy the indexes directly, you can invest in them by investing in index funds or exchange traded funds, also known as ETFs. You can research about the top 10 index funds in your country and compare their performance, prices to pick the right one for you. Most of the stock market indexes in the world give at least 9 to 10% returns year over year. Historically, this means more than 90% of the fund managers fail to beat the index over long term. So, an average investor could beat any exceptionally talented manager by investing in index funds over the long term. That's right, long term. That's the important part. As ace investor, Warren Buffett always says, when asked about his investment strategy, he says it's simple but not easy. Investing in index funds is simple but not easy. You need to cut out the noise and be disciplined with your investments to grow over the long term. I hope you have learned something new from this story. I will see you in the next video with another interesting story. Until then, goodbye.